welcome to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we are taking a look at the newest death battle for Ben 10 versus Green Lantern, Cartoon Network versus DC Comics.
You called it.
Called what?
The Cartoon Network versus DC Comics. Remember how I said
Oh, yeah, last episode. Yeah, so, anyways, I guess, we all know who Green Lantern is. Guy who sports a pretty cool ring, is basically a space cop, with the power of his, of willpower, he can construct things using his mind. The stronger his willpower, the stronger the constructs. There are multiple colors too, but it looks like they're going to focus on, you know, the original, well, not the original, but
the more popular one, Green Lantern.
Hal Jordan.
Yeah.
So, then there's Ben 10. Real name Ben Tennyson. Haha, see what I did there. One day, he finds an alien, wrist device of some sort, that when he puts it on and uses it, it gives him the power to transform into 10 different aliens. We later find out he can transform into more, but in the beginning of the series, it's 10 different aliens pretty much. You know, all with their own, like, superhuman or, like, super-powered abilities and stuff. Like, one could really, like, run, one has, like, super speed, one has, like, super strength, also has 4 arms as well.
Yeah.
Others, you know, you can roll up into a ball and spin around.
Yeah, spin, 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 spin!
So, I guess the only reason I have them fight each other is because they're kind of related to aliens and their both primary colors are green.
Maybe, and it's just, I think what it is, I think the big MacGuffin here, like you stated in the last one, which is the whole which Ben 10 we're going to be using, or which one, or, you know, what type of,
yeah,
you know, that's the big thing, because I think Green Lantern is just, at this point, Green Lantern is just a matter of how much power he can take against certain things.
Because there was multiple seasons of the original Ben 10, then they did another series, then they did another series, then they did a rebooted series, and then it kind of they rebooted again, but him being a kid again. But this time him just being back to a kid again.
Yeah, so that's the question here, is which one they're going to go with the most, or they can try to find a way to combine it. I don't know. But let's just dive right into this. This is, of course, for Ben 10 versus Green Lantern. Cartoon Network versus DC Comics. Death battle. So, let the fight begin. So here we go.
The fight begins a bit later, but
yeah, I know. Deal with it.
There's still a couple I haven't seen yet.
That is cool.
Oh, they have their own game.
Coming soon.
Cool.
Nice.
Might checking that out.
For years, humans have gazed at the stars, contemplating the possibility of first contact with an alien race. Will we exchange gifts of peace or weapons of war?
Weapons. Definitely weapons. Like these ones.
Ben 10, protector of Earth and wielder of the Omnitrix.
And the Green Lantern, galactic lawman and bearer of the power ring. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Benjamin Tennyson was just your average 10-year-old boy. He loved video games, hated school, and was prepared to have the most boring summer vacation ever until destiny fell from the sky.
It nearly killed him.
Upon discovering a strange
device,
it stuck itself upon his wrist with secrets that it hid.
Now he's got superpowers.
He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 10.
Sorry, Wesley. Just can't help myself. That theme song's so damn catchy.
This strange device was the Omnitrix, a portable library of intergalactic genetic data that can transform
into
a
it was a peace tool.
Species.
Sounds like the perfect way to get freaky with some alien babes from all across the galaxy.
Well, you do you. But the cosmic warlord Vilgax had something different.
That asshole.
With the Omnitrix technology, he planned to create an army of superpowered aliens and conquer the universe.
Yeah, typical villain stuff. But old Hentai Face would have to wait, because Ben got the watch first and became a superhero. Well, okay, first he burned down a forest, but then he got busy with the hero stuff.
The Omnitrix Omnitrix contains a built-in radio,
Yep.
universal translator,
Over a million
distress
different-
signal, a self-defense pulse blast against anyone trying to force it off
That's just
Ben's
a handful,
wrist,
too.
and, as a bonus, it can tell time.
And whenever Ben
That's what it
comes
says in
across a
anymore.
new alien he'd like to cosplay, he can scan their DNA so he
Yeah.
can add them to his transformation.
They had that in the
collection.
later
And
se-
he's
in a
got
later,
tons to
season.
choose from.
Later series.
He's got alien forms that can control the elements like lightning, water, ice, earth, and fire with his very first transformation ever, Heat Blast, along with some just beautiful fire puns.
Totally hot.
You gotta respect the classics.
As Forearms, he's strong enough to
Yeah.
create shockwaves with mere punches. As Accelerate, he can run fast enough to dodge lightning. As Diamond Head, he can survive massive explosions like they were nothing. But
Also,
if
if
you
he's
prefer
good,
brains
if
over
he's
brawn
sick
like myself,
Yeah.
he can increase his intelligence with alien forms like Brainstorm, who has an IQ of 1 nonillion. That's a 1 followed by 30 zeros, and more than 3 octillion times greater than the highest recorded IQ in history.
He can fly as Jet Ray, duplicate himself with Ditto, and eat his feelings away as Upchuck. Which that's really not a healthy way to handle issues.
You know, you're right, Boomstick.
Yeah, he should really just stick to alcohol. And if he ever wants to suck for some reason, he's got Waka Trout, which is a fish with legs. And that's it.
Probably Ben's worst transformation, and that's saying a lot considering he has an alien literally named the Worst.
If old-timey horror movies are your thing, Ben can transform into every classic monster you can think of. Because I guess zombies and werewolves were aliens all along. I knew it.
Through different forms, Ben
No, he
can
can-
manipulate the fundamental forces.
He can
of the
analyze their
universe, like
DNA and
gravity,
put them to
radiation,
it,
time,
the
and
Omnitrix.
Feedback, for instance, once absorbed the entirety of the Big Bang, and then fired it at a robot supervillain, creating a time loop and saving the universe.
Yeah, as he's got used to hero work, Ben's aliens started getting pretty insane. Like way big, who's basically a giant kaiju who can fire a cosmic ray from his chest, powerful enough to hurt a being made of pure energy. And let's not forget my personal favorite alien, Mole Stash. He's a mole who punches people.
Yeah, this is around the time I stopped watching.
You can't write that.
Truly a fearsome addition to Ben's massive arsenal. But contrary to the show's very specific title, Ben's Omnitrix doesn't just have access to 10 alien forms. In fact, it has 1,912.
He's no ordinary kid. He's Ben 1,912. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue like Ben 10, does it? Well, let's see if I can take one of these babies for a spin.
Where did you get that?
Don't worry about it. Whoa.
Well, the Omnitrix does have one drawback. It usually has an automatic cooldown period for a few minutes between transformations, because overuse can permanently disfigure the user's DNA.
Alright, we're gonna send that 4 seconds earlier. If you'll excuse me, I need to pee out my face.
I need to pee out my face.
This cooldown would be a recurring issue for Ben until he discovered Master Control, a special code which, when input into the Omnitrix, just let him use it however he wanted.
And if he's ever on death's door, the watch will automatically pop him into whatever alien body it thinks he needs at the time to survive whatever's happening.
And there's one form that's almost always the best answer. Alien X.
Yeah, but it
Or
works when it
like
wants to.
creation Beyond the multiverse itself, Alien X is a celestial sapient, the most powerful species in the universe.
He's basically a cosmic god who can punch planets to bits, fly faster than light, duplicate himself, control minds, use telekinesis, reverse time, warp reality, and even just straight up erase people from existence.
It takes a lot to get their attention, and that's fine. We don't want it. Why not? They could just blink, and we'd be gone.
Alien X is so tough, he survived the destruction of the entire universe by the Annihilar and didn't feel a thing. Like, his durability was so through the roof, he didn't even realize total cosmic annihilation was happening right on top of him.
Based on rough estimates made by a NASA astrophysicist, the total mass energy of the universe in joules is 4,
Well, that doesn't seem very impressive.
followed by 69 zeros.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
To top it off, Ben as Alien X went and just remade an entirely new universe identical to the old one.
First of all, how the hell? Second, since he just made a copy universe, that technically means that all those characters we watched through the whole show are still dead. Damn, dude. Throw somebody a bone or something.
However, celestial sapiens are composed of multiple personalities.
Yes,
If they can't
biggest
unanimously
drawback
agree on what
for the
action to
Alien
take,
X.
which can take billions of years, all that power is basically useless.
But Ben convinced his extra personalities that that's really goddamn stupid and he
So he's
should have full
asked
control all the
person
time,
for freedom
so
of
it
John
doesn't matter. Why doesn't he just go full Alien X all the time?
Well, a little variety doesn't hurt, right? Plus, even without his alien forms, Ben is pretty clever and has a knack for getting himself out of trouble, even when things get really weird.
And he's saved the universe more times than he can count. He's defeated Vilgax when he had the power of a Cthulhu god, ended the hybrid conspiracy, and whooped another celestial sapien, the Galactic Gladiator, by flying so fast he created a galaxy-sized black hole.
We can tell from the size of the black hole in relation to the galaxies in the background, as well as how long it took to create, that Alien X must have been flying approximately 7 quadrillion times faster than light.
They're really focusing on Alien X, and the drawback to him is you have to get the beings inside. Yeah.
You gotta get their approval to use
Not
them.
much of a problem when the Omnitrix can instantly transform him fast enough to catch the Big Bang. The only thing truly holding Ben back throughout his hero career was his immaturity, being a 10-year-old and all.
Oh yeah, like that one time he messed with the Omnitrix and accidentally set it to self-destruct. After charging up for a few days, it would destroy the whole universe on its own. So that's not great.
Fortunately, Ben grew into a reliable and wildly successful hero by the time he reached the age of 16. He would continue his hero work into the future, eventually adopting the name Ben 10,000. The world can rest easy with Ben 10 as its first and best line of defense.
6-6 and Volcanus? What are they doing here?
About to get their alien butts kicked. That's what. Going hero.
Oh yeah, it's catchphrase.
Hal Jordan was just your average.
Oh, they're using the footage in the animated series now.
I missed it, man. I missed it.
In the desert. Okay, so maybe he's not so average.
I'll say, he found this guy Abin Sur dying in a crashed spaceship who gave Hal a little green ring before kicking the bucket.
And so, by reciting an ancient oath, Hal Jordan would become a Green Lantern. The Green Lantern Corps is a universe-spanning
God, I
law
still get
enforcement
goosebumps saying that.
organization
I know that
by the
phrase.
immortal Malthusians, also known as the Guardians of the Universe.
Hey, there's space Oompa Loompas.
More like leprechauns.
Okay, fine, whichever mythical creature you want.
No. A group of them traveled to Earth centuries ago and literally evolved into modern-day leprechauns.
I knew they were real.
Anyway, the Green Lantern Corps has patrolled the known universe for 3 billion years, recruiting members of every shape and size.
Including a living planet, a sentient smallpox virus, some guy with an exploding volcano for a head, a living math equation.
Wait, what? Go back. Go back.
Here's Wiz Comics.
Go back. Not even the map. Volcano for a head.
Over time, he grew
What?
to be one of the Corps' greatest members and defender of the universe.
Just with that ring of his, it might look tiny, but if Mjolnir, Yoda, and years of therapy have taught me anything, it isn't the size that counts. It's what you do with it.
Right. The Green
Not
Lantern
wrong.
power ring is actually one of the most impressive weapons ever made. It's most well known for its ability to create hardened light constructs that function identically to what they're inspired by. Anything from boxing gloves to machine guns to an entire solar system. While a ring's wielder must be
I haven't seen
familiar with
that.
the object they're creating, they don't necessarily need to know all the ins and outs for it to function.
The ring's energy can boost Hal's strength and speed, and also protect him with a force field. He can shoot lasers, phase through objects, turn invisible, read minds, heal wounds, and fly through space faster than light.
The only true limit to a Power Ring's utility is its user's imagination, insofar as allowing the Green Lanterns to bend the rules of the universe to their will. They can transmute matter and energy, manipulate time, form pocket dimensions, and warp the fabric of reality.
And even though Abin Sur went out like a bitch, the ring makes a competent Green Lantern really tough to kill. It has built-in defenses to protect against mind control, and it can sometimes yank its owner out of harm's way all on its own.
It can even defend against multiversal erasure events, like when Kilowog survived the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
That's right. This guy tanked a freaking red cotton to the face. Whatever's in these rings, I want it in my dune buggy stat.
That would be pure, unfiltered willpower.
Yeah, how many miles to the gallon you think that is?
Okay, well, a Green Lantern's ability stems from their own willpower. The stronger their will is, the more their ring can do.
So, if willpower is green, does that make fear brown?
Yellow, actually, as dictated by the emotional electromagnetic spectrum, an energy field from which all emotion in the universe is derived.
Kinda like if the Force from Star Wars was a rainbow of feelings, and Hal's got more willpower busting out than anybody else, which makes him really damn powerful, and really damn reckless.
Green Lantern's got this.
Oh my god, he's such a moron. I love the way he went from her. It's color. That's my favorite part of that movie.
His age randomly come over and just start punching him.
Knowing true fear made Hal's will even stronger than before.
Like when he went up against this blue dickweed Krona, who took control of all these space animal gods that embodied the different rainbow spectrum emotions.
Including Ion, the green basking shark of willpower. Yes, I know. Hal was
Yeah, I know.
Krona's plan, which
So
was
shark.
overpowering the literal embodiment of all willpower in the universe with his own willpower.
That sounds impressive?
Impossible?
Impressible?
Nice.
And there it is right there. That's why they're friends.
And punched by the reality-shattering Superboy Prime.
He was fast enough to fly to Earth from a planet at the edge of the universe. And factoring how DC's observable universe is at least 100 trillion light years in diameter, Hal must have been flying well over
I can see why they
1.5
kept on bringing up
trillion times
Alien
the
X
speed of
now.
light. And without the ring, Hal once had to pilot a ship traveling over light speed manually. As in, there were planets and stars in his way, and Hal had to steer.
And since he can match the god of willpower, he can pull off crazy will feats that other Green Lanterns have done. Like when Kyle Rayner held back a Big Bang.
But to be fair, the power ring is not perfect. It does carry a finite charge, and should he expend too much energy too quickly, he'll need his power battery to refuel.
Also, if his opponent can ruin his willpower, or even just his belief in himself, Hal won't be able to use the ring, which is lame.
Yeah, these powers are pretty complex. Batman once had a plan to trick Kyle into thinking he was blind, and because he believed he was, the ring reacted to his thoughts and actually made him blind.
But Hal's too badass to let a little sadness take him out for good. Hell, he's got the cojones to arrest God. But Wiz, I gotta address the yellow elephant in the room. Why the hell are Green Lanterns weak to yellow?
Ages ago, yes, the Green Lanterns couldn't affect anything yellow because Parallax had messed with their power source, but that is no longer the case, so Hal isn't held back by colors. And really, that's not even the worst weakness a Green Lantern ever had.
Oh yeah, way back in the day, a Green Lantern went rogue and tried to take over a planet of people with crude wooden weapons. And so as a great little FU, the gods decided to make him weak to wood right before the
Oh yeah.
Ah, good thing it's not a problem for Hell. Whether it be brightest day or blackest night, all should respect the emerald light of the Green Lantern. Or he'll willpower you to death, apparently. Give up? Please say no.
You'll never catch me, Lantern.
Bang.
Dang.
All right, the combatants are set, and
So yeah, that's why they kept on bringing Alien X. That's the one who really stands a chance.
Yeah.
I'm Ben, and I'm sick.
Yep. But we did want to tell you guys about our event that we put on every year called RTX in Austin, Texas. It's a super fun convention where we've got a million things going on. We've got video games and meet and greets and panels and signings and lots of fun stuff to do. We hope you'll join us there.
We can't wait.
Yeah,
to
that's
see
been
you.
always
We've
been
got
my
a couple
dream
panels
job.
that we're gonna be
Just
doing.
getting paid to go
There's
to
one
different
on
conventions around the
Saturday,
US.
The Death Battle one. It's time
We'd
for
love to do
Death
that.
Battle. We do it as often as we can. It's always fun having you guys there to talk about Death Battle and matchups and take questions, things like that. It's great. We got a signing right after that, and then on Sunday we got our second panel, which is about a secret project we've been working on for a while now. Can't wait to share it with you guys.
Does it have to do with
RTX is
the
July
card game thing you guys
37th,
brought up
right,
in the
right,
beginning?
beginning.
RTXevent.com, and hopefully we'll see you guys there.
I promise I will not be sick.
You better not be.
I hope not.
Stay away from me.
Probably a good idea.
It's time for a death battle!
There you go.
Oh, that's a cool shot.
Cool. Okay. So we're going to.
Hello! Green Lantern, best-looking guardian of Sector 2814, at your service.
I can give you 10 good reasons right now to let me go.
Sorry, kid. Seems you're carrying a Class A galactic superweapon. I'll just take this.
As no self-defense.
Okay, that's interesting.
You're not the first doofus to try to take this. It's hero time.
Oh, cool!
That's
Full
cool.
animation too. Fight! I missed that.
I know, right?
Lights out, Punchy. Come on, kid. Let's stop this before it gets heated. Too late.
Still think it's an interesting match off, to be honest.
You ever seen a supernova? Several, actually. Ha! You're so late. I bet I can even beat you as gray matter.
What? I didn't mean literally.
I didn't mean literally.
Yeah, it happens sometimes where it doesn't listen to him exactly. Oh, way big. Oh, damn! And he's throwing a whole moon at him. Ah, there's Alien X.
Oh, they changed the animation for a brief moment.
This is Alien X. He controls all of reality. This is over.
Control all reality.
I don't care what kind of power you got. Artist say in blackest night, no evil shall
Escape my sight.
Those who worship evil's mind, you are free.
Green Lantern. Light!
Green Lantern!
Light!
Ah!
Power whip.
Remember Alien X.
Alien X.
What kind of power? Time. Thanks for the tip.
Time, huh? His turn.
You're not the first doofus to try to take this. It's
Oh,
hero
no
time.
way.
Oh!
Ew, I stepped in the loser.
Ew, I stepped the loser.
Oh, it hurts to laugh. Don't ask.
Don't ask.
Question mark.
Oh, shit.
That's another minor on our board of death.
Ben's
That's another minor.
and ingenuity put up a stellar
Good
fight,
save.
but Hal had the tools and skills he needed to ensure a victory.
Wow, the Omnitrix' millions of aliens is just nuts. He can only ever use one at a time, while Hal always has access to all of his powers.
Even with the flexibility of master control, this meant Ben was always playing catch-up. Not a great position to be in considering Green Lantern's might.
Ben's Diamond Head form was tough, sure, but he wasn't surviving a planet exploding in his face. Accelerate was wicked fast, but not fast enough to cross the universe in an hour. And Way Big was really strong, but he didn't hit as hard as a supernova.
Hal simply outclassed all of Ben's options, except for one.
Yeah, how the hell did Hal beat Alien X? That thing is basically omnipotent.
Well, not exactly. Celestial Sapiens are extremely powerful, but they can be beaten in battle and have failed in the past. Like the time Alien X recreated the universe. He only did that because he couldn't stop it from being destroyed in the first place.
Alien X could definitely match a lot of Hal's power, but Hal had defenses against all of X's. Mind control? The ring protects Hal's head. Mess with time? Hal can do that too. Trying to wipe him from existence? Please, Green Lanterns can survive an entire universe being erased.
Likewise, Alien X has never shown any defenses against the same kinds of things that Hal could replicate, like mind control, transmutation, and time manipulation. Ben and his alien forms put up a great fight, and Alien X is easily one of the most powerful combatants we've ever seen on Death Battle. However, Hal had the speed, versatility, and literal willpower.
Do we really
necessary
still
to
see
claim
this
his
kid get
victory.
killed?
Guess you could say Hal was definitely the ringer for this fight. Oh, whiz, don't be green with envy. That pun was 10 out of Ben.
The winner is Green
I
Lantern.
honestly I thought Green Lantern was always gonna win.
I know.
Sam, he's Luis,
neither of us are Wizard Music, but don't go anywhere just yet because we're about to announce the next matchup. And if you want the battle music, you can click the download link below.
We got next time.
What we got next time? Probably they're not gonna watch.
Probably. Huh.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I vaguely know. I'm probably not gonna watch that death battle.
So again, for those who don't know, we only watch the ones that we probably do know.
Do know or know just enough?
Just enough, pretty much. And these two have no clue.
But anyways, yeah, it kind of felt obvious, like, Green Lantern was going to win. Like, the only card Ben had to play against him was Alien X, but then even that was, like, oh, you know, it was alright by the end of it. So, like, I kind of figured Green Lantern was going to win. Like I said, it was a strange, for me, I get why they put him against her, but for me, it just felt like a strange mashup, to be honest.
It really was.
Strange matchup. Not mashup, but, yeah, it wasn't bad. Okay, can we talk about how a math equation has a Green Lantern wing?
I really.
Or how a volcano for a guy with a volcano for a head has a green. I'm more fascinated by the Green Lantern facts.
That's even most fascinating, especially who holds the Green Lantern rings.
The dude has a volcano for a head. A volcano.
Head. Will Smith would say, you know, it's his head.
But yeah, this was an alright one, to be honest. Nothing against the matchup. Just like it just kind of felt like Green Lantern was still gonna win by the end of it.
Yeah.
This one felt blatantly obvious. I think that's the biggest problem I had.
I think so too.
So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about death battles, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you enjoyed about this death battle or what you did not enjoy. Any type of thing that you would have want to mention that could have maybe swung it the other way for Ben 10, or did you always assume that Green Lantern was always going to win? Love to hear your guys' thoughts and comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall down below. But most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very volcano for a head filled episode of SRB.
At least we're taking a good breather from Death Battle, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
See you
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter,
as well as Stardust,
@SuperReactBros.